Morning lifestyles. This is Kabir, your host for the podcast today. And here with us, we have the winners for the Proscenium 2023 for Darpan, who stole our hearts and minds with their astonishing performances. Tiptoe Productions. Tiptoe Productions is a production house with over 200 members in its different wings. They were officiated under the Psychology Association, Department of Psychology, on 28th April 2023 as an independent body. They, as a community, believe in learning and growing together. And now they have made their own little family with all the tears, sweat, and hard work they have put to make this happen. So, how challenging was it for you guys to come up with such a unique topic for Darpan and also to prepare the actors accordingly to act in front of the audience with such diverse mindset?
If you're talking about only Proscenium, like particularly about Proscenium.
Proscenium also and like all the Darpan events like.
Yeah, Proscenium. So it was like we had lots of scripts and I'm the scriptwriting head of Tiptoe Productions. So we were just going through scripts, lots of scripts. I had lots of ideas. So I asked people which one can we go. So we had 3 more ideas, which was so like equally fighting with this idea, and everyone were like for this topic. So I was like, okay, fine. And then I wrote the script. And actors are like, we have like the strong people, so they can easily adopt. And it's about just mentoring them and knowing them what it is. And it was easy. It was not like tough. It was just a new stuff. That's it.
And I've witnessed that you are like very serious and passionate like during all your performances, but I'm sure you might have had some fun behind the scene memories, and so would you like to share some good ones?
Yeah, we are passionate. Are we serious?
Like at least during the performances.
I don't think so. Fun
we have had
scenes.
a lot actually.
Yeah, we do like, yeah, it's actually fun making stuff, art. We have lots of fun, like right from the process of starting it. Like Darshan, that guy who acted one is like now he has been getting as like phenomenal reviews as being an actor and all. So, but it was he was like just sitting on the canteen. So I was, like last Proscenium we won that too, like it was about Time Will Tell. I mean, it's called Time Will Tell. So he was just sitting on the canteen. So we had a guy who we actually selected for that role. So that guy backed out last moment. So we were discussing the script and this guy was eating samosa there. So I was like, Macha, why can't you do this? And he was like, what role is this? And it's like a Hindu mob role. The thing is, that guy should be bulky and gigantic, but this guy is like complete opposite. So we were like, we were thinking how will he fit in the role, but I was like, yeah, we can go with him. And he elevated the performance actually. Like, what's name? It had become a tagline, which was his dialogue. So, and it's actually fun. It's not like serious at all. We'll be having lots of fun. And
very similar
like Proscenium. So we have 2 actors. One is Shreya and then Vanya. Their laughter is like contagious. So whenever they start laughing, I'll give like 20 minutes break because they will take at least 20 minutes to stop the laughter. Yeah, it's actually fun.
Now that Tiptoe is recognized and have a particular image in the entire campus, but in the beginning you might have faced some challenges, and so would you like to share some your experience about that and how you overcame those challenges?
Yeah, about that. So
growing from that 20, 30 people to 200 people plus people has been fairly challenging because we were always open to growing together, but when that realities like struck where we had that auditions and we had people coming in and now we have 11 wings all working independently and interdependently, so that was a very unique experience for all of us. We're still learning how to manage, how to go about it, and that is one thing we learned, that teamwork isn't that easy. Whenever we have like shows back to back, it's very stressful for actors, directors, all of us for that matter. So managing that time between academics and this, and also making sure that nobody's burnt out, everybody has their chill time as well. So that would be, yeah.
For initial starting, it was not that challenging because we proved also like we have a faculty called Eldos NJ, who is like Dr. Eldos NJ. He's like more passionate about arts and making movies. So we were planning to make a movie club, film club, where we can like discuss about movies and that thing. So we made 2 movies, which was like, so it was like a starting. It was like proving ourselves that we can do this stuff. And then Blossoms, of course, we won all terror events.
Yeah.
Like Proscenium we came first, Street Play we came second, and then Mime again we came first. So with that we went with a proposal to me and her only. We were standing in the coordinator room, and I still remember that it was like, we want production house. And ma'am was like, they want production of this thing. So all faculties were like around us, and they were like, why production house?
Why was the biggest question, and that answering that was also one of the previous questions answered, the challenges. I think that answering of the why, getting into the technicalities of how to go about making it, I think that was also something.
So what would be your answer on that now? Like, why do you need a production house?
Not.
Okay, that sounds right. So the next one is my personal favorite. Like, how did the name Tiptoe originate? Like, is it having a particular significance or like?
Yes, it does. So we started off with very, high sounding, really powerful names. But then when we thought about it, we wanted to have something that is more student oriented, and that is also one of the suggestions that we got from our faculty in charge, that we should make it something that is ours, that stems from us, and which we can carry forward. So we were juggling with a lot of names. We went on to stepping stones, we went on to pebbles, so we had decided the golden black theme, so we went to golden pebbles, stuff like that. We went to Simba because sir here wanted to have the Lion King theme and incorporate that, so we went to that. But then eventually when we were talking about the stepping stones, then we came on to the name of Tiptoe, of slowly tiptoeing to progress, perfection, and that is basically the idea behind it all.
One more thing, like, you come under the psychology department, so like, how does that help? Like, does like it make any significant difference in your performances?
Actually, it started off from that, I would say, because the very seed of it was one of our CIAs that was given to us. So that was about the various schools of psychology. There are various schools of psychology that we have, and we had to make a short film about just a short video actually about the different schools of psychology. That's how it started off. The idea of starting to make something, to make art, it started from there. And then we moved on to something called Consentia, which is psychology department's fest, where we were talking about anti-drug abuse campaign. That was something that was held, and we started, the first thing that we actually made together, that was Lahari. It was a film about anti-drug abuse, and that's where it started. So I think the very seed of it was sown from the Psychology Association, and then we just grew.
I would like to congratulate on Lahari. I saw that movie, was great.
Thanks.
And the last question, the audience would like it, I'm sure of it. How would you like to differentiate yourself with the other production houses in the campus? Because there are too many now. So like, how would you differentiate?
One main thing we've realized after working for so much time, is that rather than a production house, we are more of a learning school of sorts. Like, even with juniors coming in, us seniors, there's no hierarchy, first of all. We are all treating everybody the same, and nobody is restricted. Everybody have their own artistic values. We have over 11 wings, and even though we have so many wings, and even though every member they have certain interests. Okay, I want to do acting, I'll join the acting wing. But rather than that, we have given them the flexibility to join any other wing they want. So it's also one of the behind the scene fun moments. Like, someone could just come in the morning, they would be with the dancing team, they would be dancing, and by afternoon they'll be writing a script, and by the end of the day they will be doing the props. So it's that different. And also, like I mentioned, the learning school, the thing is, we are planning to hold workshops and many other things we have planned for the year. So even with the juniors coming in, we are all planning to learn together. So that's why I mentioned, it's like a learning school rather than a production house. So that's one of the main things we are announced.
And with this, we have come to the end of today's podcast. We thank Tiptoe Productions for joining us in today's podcast, and personally being a part of Tiptoe, I'm very excited for the next performance you guys come up with. And this is Kabir Rushlani from News and Circles signing off for today.